Hey guys, so it's your boy Supreme Uchiha. I had to turn on my Sharingan real quick so I can just, open up my clear vision and really tell you what's popping. So I want to give you guys a list of what I think are Kendrick Lamar's worst to best projects. I'm not gonna go before C4, and obviously can't go after them because it just hasn't released anything after that. God damn it! But okay, so first I think his worst album to date is C4. I just don't think he has the qualities that the other projects have. I honestly I can't even name two songs from it without looking it up online. That's how irrelevant it is to his career and to me. I mean, obviously it's not irrelevant, but like it's irrelevant. You know what I mean? When you talk about quality wise, it's just substandard. It's nowhere near as good as the rest of the projects. So that'll be my reasoning as to why it's last. And also he's trying to be Lil Wayne so hard, and I just don't think it worked for him at all. So shout out to Lil Wayne for influencing him though, because we got a legend out of it. But I think on that project it just wasn't working. We'll move on to the project I think is the second worst. And at this stage, it's not even a bad project. To be honest, this one is actually not bad. But I think this one it's too all over the place. Minus track 7, Elevate. I think most of the other songs aren't that memorable. I don't think most of you guys can start singing off any of the songs from that project at all. Especially since they're all called Untitled 1, Untitled 2, Untitled 3. It's just I don't think he was meant to be something to be remembered in the first place. So this is just kind of a throwaway really, and songs are like 7 minutes long and shit. So yeah, I don't think too many people would disagree with me on this one. I think Untitled Unmastered would be the second worst project in Kendrick Lamar's discography. Next we actually go to one of my favorite projects from Kendrick Lamar, but it's if I'm gonna be looking at it objectively, it's just not as good as everything after it. Which is Overly Dedicated. Overly Dedicated has The Hard Part 2, which is one of my favorite songs from Kendrick Lamar of all time. And that's actually the song that really got me into Kendrick Lamar, because Section 80 was the first. Sorry about that. C4 was the first project I heard from it, and I just did not like it whatsoever. But my friend kept telling me this guy is the best rapper alive, so I was like, damn it. When he dropped Overly Dedicated, I was like, all right, let me check it out. And also, he was on Drake's Take Care, so that piqued my interest. So I was like, okay, let me check this out. And I heard Overly Dedicated, and wow, I just it's just insane. The Hard Part 2, man, Alien Girl, yeah, like it's just cut you off is insane as well. That's the one actually in I think Drake's album. I'm not cut you off. Great project. I loved Overly Dedicated. So but unfortunately it's just not as good as the rest in the list, so it's in third, or third worst really. Next up is probably my second favorite ever Kendrick Lamar project, Section 80. I mean, no makeup today, like with what's that dude's name? I can't even remember his name, but he did like a bunch of Kanye remixes back in the day, featuring. Well, I gotta check his name now. Colin Munroe. Yeah, I actually really liked Colin Munroe's tape. It was really sick. I don't know. He kind of disappeared since then, but I was actually a fan. But yeah, no makeup. Come on, A.D.H.D. I mean, come on, and then the Spiteful Chant. I'm going big. You know what I mean? Like, these are all memorable songs. Then, you also got like, F Your Ethnicity. You got High Power, Rigamortis. So, easily one of his best projects. So, yeah. So then the next one on the list will be, this one is tough now. It's between Damn, Pimp a Butterfly, and Good Kid, Mad City. I have to give it to Them. Just because I don't think it reaches the peaks that Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City do in terms of like just construction of story. Everything is just not quite as tight. It has his biggest hits, essentially some of his biggest hits, but I just don't think the project is quite as good. But it's still a great project. So you got songs like Element. You got songs like Love, which is actually my favorite song from Kendrick Lamar ever. I'd say Love, A.D.H.D, and No Makeup will probably be my three favorite Kendrick Lamar songs. Period. So, and Money Trees, jeez, and Money Trees, of course. And actually, out of Peer Pressure as well. God damn it, that song is too amazing. But yeah, so you got like DNA, you got Element, you got Lust, you got Love. Yeah, it's a good project. Honestly, in my opinion, I think Section 80 is better. But if I'm trying to be, actually, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna switch those two, man. I was just thinking about. I'm actually switch those two. I think Section 80 is a stronger project, so I'm putting Section 80 where Dem was going to go, and I'm gonna switch them because yeah, I just feel like I feel like Section 80 is a stronger project than Dem, and I love Dem as well, but I just think Section 80 is a stronger project. So next is Section 80. God damn it. And then after that, we got To Pimp a Butterfly. And then I think the number one project, the best Kendrick Lamar project, objectively, is Good Kid, Mad City. And really, the only thing that separates. Now, I'll just be honest. I did not enjoy Pimp a Butterfly at all. Listening wise, I just really didn't enjoy it at all. I really only liked. I didn't even love King Kunte that much. I just liked it in clubs and stuff, but I wasn't a big fan of King Kunte. I loved All Right and I loved I think that's it. I never got into that album whatsoever. But looking at it from an objective, I had to just, re-listen to it objectively. I mean, there's just nothing wrong with the album. It's written to perfection. The instrumentals are very interesting. It's a very, very good project, but I don't think it has the same listening or re-listening value as Good Kid, Mad City. I don't think too many people disagree with me that it's just not as entertaining as Good Kid, Mad City, and I think that's the only deciding factor because I feel like Good Kid is essentially as good as it, but it has more entertainment value. It has every mood in that project. Every mood is in that project, and I think that it just does a better job at giving you a vibe than I think To Pimp a Butterfly does. So for me, I think his best project would be these. So in order, I suppose I'll just re say it again. So his worst project, in my opinion, is C4. His second worst, in my opinion, which is actually not even a freaking bad project. Untitled Unmastered. Third worst, Overly Dedicated. Fourth worst, again, these are not really bad projects at all. Dem, followed by Section 80, followed by Pimp a Butterfly, followed by Good Kid, Mad City. So yeah, please do let me know what you guys think. What's your take on it? If you disagree with anything, just don't be salty because I didn't pick a favorite project, please. Or if I didn't place it where you wanted it to be, just tell me your reasoning to why you would place your chosen project higher or any of my chosen projects lower. And I'm 100%. I love having even debates or conversations about it. So don't be afraid to do that. But if you're being too salty, I might have to, put you in a Mangekyo sharing on, man. You know what I mean? And you won't. If I activate that shit, there's no turning back. So for your own safety. Just I'll play it. I don't really care, man. Just do whatever you want. But yeah, so thank you for watching or listening, whichever boat you were doing. It's your boy, Supreme Uchiha. I'm glad to be the king of Uchihas, but right now I gotta turn my sharing on off. Talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all of that good shit. Sharing on off.